YouTubers, what's going on? How are you? I am in Berlin, Germany. I've been brought here by Lingoda for their Follow Languages Day event. It's been amazing. I've met so many incredible English teachers, German teachers, other language teachers, and I thought what would be really cool is if they could teach you their favorite English phrases. Let's do this. Dreamers, I have been joined by Lena. Lena, what is your channel called?
Lena Messages, or The Busy Linguist.
Okay, and you are from Australia?
I'm a mix of Latvian Australian with a Peruvian father.
Wow.
There you go.
A crazy combination. Now, what is your favourite English phrase?
Alright, this might be, I mean, it's a bit rude.
Okay.
Us Australians are known for being a bit vulgar.
Yeah.
It's about to hit the fan. When you know that something's about to go wrong.
Yeah.
The S stuff is about to hit the fan.
Oh, that's brilliant.
For example, you know that you have, well, something that I did as a teenager. I crashed my dad's car and I was like, oh my god. About to hit the fan.
That's perfect. Because you know he's gonna explode at you.
Yes. It's like that, it's in that interim phase of you know that something's about to go down, either there's going to be huge consequences for something,
right?
But it's not there yet. So like, it's that, the suspense. The
anticipation of it. That is brilliant. It's about to hit the fan. Yes. Thank you very much, Lena.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, go check out her channel. I'll put it in the link below. Okay, my next phrase is out. Now that might seem a bit strange to you guys, but let's put it into context. So if I'm talking about going out for a night, I would say I'm not going out, I'm going out. Now what does that mean? Well, it's kind of an exaggerated form. It means that you're not just having one or two drinks, you're having a big night. This is the big version, right? So I'm going out. Like I'm going to a pub, a club, I'm doing it big time. I'm doing it big style. Now that's the most common use of this, out. I've heard people say I'm staying in. Like not just I'm staying in, but I'm staying in. Like I'm really staying in. I was in a shop recently and this shop assistant gave me a small bag. And she said, do you want a bag? And I was like, what? She was like, yeah, do you want a bag? Do you want like a proper bag, a big bag? I've never heard that used before. So people play with this phrase quite a lot, but the one out is really good. So are you guys going out? Yeah, we're going out. Like we're going out big time. Okay, our next special phrase, on paper. Now this means in theory, not in reality. So there's a TV show called Love Island in which contestants have to find love. Now they often say to each other, oh, you're my type on paper. Like in theory, you are my type. I like your criteria, you're tall, you're good looking, whatever. But maybe in reality, is a different story. Let's think of another context, like a plan. Okay, so you're planning something. You say, okay, on plan, it looks good on paper, but maybe in reality, it doesn't work. Something's wrong. Maybe you got the time wrong, or it's raining, or whatever. So if something is on paper, it means in theory, but the reality can be different. Easy Dreamers, look who I've been joined by. It is Philip from Amigos Ingleses.
How's it going?
Thank you so much. Thanks so much for joining us. Philip, what is your favourite English phrase?
Well, I wouldn't say it's my favourite phrase, but it's a phrase that I used this morning because I got in a taxi and the taxi driver was driving quite fast and aggressively. Okay. I started to feel a bit iffy.
Ooh, iffy. And what does that mean? How would we describe that?
So it just means that you're not feeling yourself. You're starting to feel a bit sick, a bit strange, you know?
Yeah. Kind of similar to dodgy, right? Like I feel a bit dodgy. Yeah, but iffy is really nice. Yeah, I feel a bit unwell, maybe.
Yes, yeah.
Did you find a solution for your iffiness?
Well, I almost had to tell the driver to slow down and just stop accelerating so much. But then he stopped, so I got out. And once I walked for a bit, I started to feel myself again. But
perfect.
I was feeling a bit iffy.
Nice. Yeah. Philip, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Alright, here's another great phrase, spitting image. If someone is a spitting image of someone else, they look exactly like them, right? So you can say, oh, my dad is a spitting image of a football player called David Seaman, right? That means he looks exactly like him. So to be a spitting image, you need to look exactly like someone else. I guess another way to say that would be to be a doppelganger. It's a German word, a doppelganger. So my dad is a doppelganger for David Seaman. He looks exactly like David Seaman. That's a nice one. A doppelganger or a spitting image. So who are you a spitting image of? Let me know. Which famous person are you a spitting image of? Okay guys, this is brilliant. It's a super informal way to show that you're annoyed or angry about something. Something is a joke, right? So you could say like, oh, this traffic is a joke. That means you are annoyed with it, it's frustrating you, whatever it might be. If you're a football fan and a player has played really badly, you could say, oh, his performance was a joke. Like, it was terrible. I'm really annoyed about it. So good. So put anything and then it is a joke or it was a joke. Brilliant. And very informal. Yes, EC Dreamers, here we have Harry from Real English with Real Teachers.
Hi.
What's your favourite phrase?
My favourite phrase, Tom, and EC Dreamers, is lippy.
Yes.
To get a bit lippy.
What does it mean?
It means you get a bit verbally aggressive.
Okay.
Maybe you're speaking out of turn. Maybe you're saying the wrong things at the wrong time,
Yeah.
which I do a lot.
Yes. I think about it with teachers. I remember teachers being like, you know, maybe you're being a bit cheeky with them. They're like, oi, like, don't get lippy.
Yeah.
Like, that kind of a situation.
I can imagine your teacher saying that to you.
Yeah, they might have
Tom,
said it a few
don't get
times.
lippy. And maybe in the pub, sometimes after a few drinks, people get a bit lippy.
That's true.
You know, you've had 2 pints, you got a bit overexcited, and you said something bad.
Perfect.
So, don't get lippy, be nice.
Thank you, Harry. You're welcome. This is another great one. What's his face? What's his face? Now, this needs context. So, the other day I saw a famous TV presenter here in Berlin. He was filming. Now, I know that his first name was Greg, but I didn't know his second name. So when I sent the video to my friends of who it was, I said, oh, it's Greg what's his face, because I couldn't remember his surname. So we used what's his face to replace the name of someone when we can't remember it. Oh, it was Greg what's his face. I can't remember. I guess it's another way to say like, what's his name? Oh, it's Greg what's his name? You know, like, what's his name? Greg what's his face? In the end, I remembered what it was. It was Greg. No, I can't remember. Okay, my next phrase is yay big. Yay big, what does that mean? Well, it's a really useful phrase to show someone the size of something. Now, it's not an exact way to show them, it's not a precise measurement, but you use your hands and you say, it was yay big. So for example, if I was showing you the size of a cat, I would say, it was about yay big. I need 2 hands to do this, but I've only got 1 at the moment. Or if I was showing you the height of wall, it was yay big, right? It was this big. So it's a really fantastic way to show someone the size of something. Use your hands, it was yay big. All right, our next phrase is to get around to doing something. Now this is where you have an intention to do something, but you haven't done it yet. Now maybe it's because you haven't had time, or you're just a bit lazy. Could be lots of different reasons. So maybe your mum asks you, have you cleaned your room? You go, oh look, I haven't got round to it yet. Like, I know I will do it, I intend to do it, but I haven't done it yet. So to get round to doing something. So yeah, a really nice little phrase, to get round to doing something. Okay, our next phrase is to give me a shout. If someone says to you, oh, give me a shout, then they're asking you to let them know when you've done something. So in an office, you might say, give me a shout when you finish the email, right? Give me a shout when you finish the email. Tell me when you finish the email. You might use it yourself. You say, I'll give you a shout when I'm done. I'll give you a shout when I'm done. Like, I will tell you when I am done. So this is a really nice informal way to say to someone that you'll tell them something, or that ask them to tell you when they've done something. So yeah, a super cool phrase to use informally. What a day it's been in Berlin. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed meeting all those fantastic YouTube teachers as well. Guys, if you've enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. Share it with anyone you know. This is Tom, the Chief Dreamer in Berlin, saying Auf Wiedersehen.